Hi everyone! Thank you for taking the time to watch over our OFW Business Ideas webinar presentation today. My name is Lourdes Galang and I will be discussing with you free business ideas for OFW while working abroad. So this business ideas, you can actually do it either part-time or full-time. And remember, the good news about this is that you can do this business ideas while working abroad. Now, before we discuss further the different business ideas that you can actually do while working as an OFW abroad, I would just like to share with you this Bible verse, which is actually one of my favorites, and it usually helps me when I have new business projects or new business ideas and opportunities that I want to venture in. It's from Jeremiah 29, verse 11, which says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So remember this Bible passage whenever you start a new business idea or a new business opportunity. And it reminds me most of the time that whatever plans that God has for me, those plans are good for my good, and those plans are for me to have hope and a good future. So just remember this verse whenever you will start a new business project or a new business venture, because eventually it will help you strengthen your confidence, your courage, and it will give you a lot of hope to really finish whatever business you're going to get into. Okay, so let's actually discuss the top 10 income generating ideas that you can actually do as an OFW while working abroad. Okay, first is that you can do online selling. You could also do freelance work, and you can do blogging. You can do internet marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing, web design, real estate, social media marketing, and stocks investment. So what I'm going to do is I will be discussing these different income generating ideas that you can actually do. Okay, so first let's discuss about online selling. So kung hindi pa kayo familiar sa pagtatayo ng online shop or paggawa ng online shop wherein you can, sell products, and kung may mga services man kayo na pwedeng i-offer, you could offer that online. Now, the most popular platform na ginagamit, usually abroad, kapag magbibenta ka ng mga products is eBay or Amazon. Okay, so kung familiar kayo sa eBay or sa Amazon, kung nakakabili kayo sa eBay, sa Amazon, pwede rin naman na maging seller kayo. So at the same time, pwede kayong kumita kapag nagbenta kayo ng mga produkto nyo sa eBay or sa Amazon. When I was still working in London as an OFW, I was only working part-time 16 hours dun sa regular job ko. And then when I learned about eBay, kung paano magbenta sa eBay, I just started selling yung mga old items na meron ako sa bahay. So, kagaya ng mga dress, yung mga shoes, yung mga jackets na hindi ko na ginagamit, I started selling it on eBay. And nabibili naman siya. So, may mga bumibili naman ng mga binibenta ko sa eBay. And nakita ko yung pattern wherein nag-start na ako magtinda ng mga iba't ibang products, mga brand new items na rin. Tapos, natuto na rin ako na mag-dropshipping wherein wala akong hawak na stocks, pero nililist ko lang yung mga items na available dun sa dropshipping partners ko. And then, kapag merong umorder sa akin sa eBay, so I just forward them the payment, then sila na yung bahalang mag-ship ng items kasi sila yung may hawak ng stock. So, kumbaga parang wala akong nilalabas na pera doon when it comes to dropshipping. So, pwede mo rin gawin yun sa eBay. And even sa Amazon din, nag-start din akong magbenta sa Amazon, and ang maganda kasi sa eBay tsaka sa Amazon, worldwide yung platform nila. So, let's say, for example, kung nasa UK ka or nasa Europe ka or nasa US ka, pwede mong gamitin itong mga platforms na to na hindi mo kailangan magtayo ng sarili mong online shop or sarili mong website para makapagbenta kahit yung mga old items mo lang na hindi mo na ginagamit, 'di ba? So, kung naririnig nyo rin yung OLX dito sa Pilipinas, parang ganun din siya. Pero sa eBay kasi tsaka sa Amazon, medyo mas mabilis yung payment system nila kasi pwede silang magbayad through PayPal or pwede silang magbayad using their credit cards or debit cards online. So, as long as it has Visa, MasterCard, or Amex, pwede silang mag-purchase ng mga products na binibenta nyo sa eBay at sa Amazon. So, that's one income generating idea that you can do. Kasi kahit na may trabaho ka full-time or may trabaho ka part-time, just spend like 2 hours a week or 3 hours a week sa paglilist ng mga items mo sa eBay tsaka sa Amazon. Then, 'di ba, pag may bumili nun, additional income yun para sa'yo. So, just to give you an example, like, this couple, they have they were able to make 8 million pounds just by selling on eBay. So, meron talaga nagiging successful sa pagbebenta lang sa eBay. This one is another example who became an eBay millionaire. Okay, also in the UK. At ang mga products na binenta niya ay mga nail polish. Okay? So, siguro favorite niya or hobby niya na mag nail polish and ginawa niyang business yun and ginamit niya yung eBay platform para mabenta tong mga produkto na to. Okay, then another success story is that this one sa Amazon naman baga he was able to make $10,000 selling on Amazon. Okay. Now, if you'll be needing any, tips or any ideas or consultation kung paano mag-start na magtinda sa eBay, you could always contact me, guys. I'll be putting out my details at the end of this webinar presentation so that, you could ask me questions kung paano ba sisimulan ang pagtitinda sa eBay or sa Amazon ng mga items or kung ano man yung products na gusto nyo ibenta. Okay, so next income generating idea that you could do while working abroad is to do freelance work online. Okay. Now, you could actually do work, okay, for Odesk or what we call Upwork now, okay? Kasi yung Odesk at saka Elance, they've already merged and now it's already called Upwork. So, kung gusto mo maging virtual assistant, like an online secretary for someone, or you know how to answer emails, pwede kang maging email assistant. So, marami kang pwedeng gawin as a freelance work sa Upwork. And all you have to do is just create like a resume, an online resume. You register with them and you could apply to available jobs that you think, okay, that you'd be fit in doing. Okay? So, pwede mo rin gawin yan part-time or full-time kasi pwede ka namang magkaroon ng arrangement dun sa mag-employ sa'yo or sa magiging client mo kung ano yung mga hours na i-require niya sa'yo. Kasi yung iba, they could require you for like 10 hours a week, babayaran ka nila per hour. And salary ranges, ang pinaka-minimum ngayon sa Upwork is $3 per hour. So, if you could do like, 10 hours or 20 hours, it depends on you. Pero, it's an additional income, it's an additional work na nasa bahay ka lang kasi all you'd be needing is an internet plus your laptop for you to be able to do the freelance work that your client would require. So, it's either, pwede ka rin maging customer service, assistant, pwedeng tagasagot sa mga live chats, okay? So, if I were you, just go to upwork.com and you'd be able to see what kind of jobs you could actually apply to without commuting or going out of your house because this is, a work-at-home job na pwede mong gawin kahit nasa bahay ka or anywhere actually, basta meron kang internet at saka laptop. Okay. So just to give you an example, ito, isang Pinoy who was able to earn 7.5 million from freelance work in just 1 year. So if you could actually see yung Elance at saka Odesk, yung ginagamit na platform ng mga Filipinos who are actually in the Philippines, 'di ba? So kahit nasa Pilipinas ka lang, pwede ka na pala kumita ng 7.5 million doing freelance work, 'di ba? Sa Upwork. And etong freelancer na 'to, ang daming examples na makikita dito sa article na 'to. So this is really possible. So all you have to do is explore the possibilities. Check out upwork.com. Okay, that's the updated website kasi nag-join na yung Elance at saka yung Odesk. And who knows, 'di ba? Baka malagpasan pa ng pagiging freelance worker mo sa sa Upwork yung salary that you're actually getting from your full-time job right now while you're working abroad. And you could eventually go home to the Philippines and be with your family. Okay, so next one is internet marketing. So I'm not sure if you are familiar with internet marketing, pero yung marketing kasi is mostly what you're seeing in sa mga websites na pinupuntahan nyo. And kung mapapansin nyo sa mga websites, may mga ads, may mga advertisement na nakikita kayo sa gilid-gilid and all that. So it's all part of internet marketing wherein ang ginagamit ng mga company or those people who have small businesses is that they put their businesses online para mas maging wide yung reach nila dun sa mga customers na gusto nilang i-target. Now, how can you earn or how can this generate an income for you even for part-time or full-time? Okay, so one is, you have to choose a specific niche. So, pwedeng maghanap ka ng niche that you are, particularly interested in. Like, say, for example, if you're a person who loves gadgets, so pwedeng ang maging niche mo is all about gadgets, yung mga latest gadgets, kung ano yung mga technical details ng mga yan. Or, kung mahilig ka naman sa mga cars, then you could, use that as a specific niche, yung cars. 'Di ba? So you could earn through internet ads. So let's say for example, kung ang ipupunta po na website for you to earn through internet marketing is you'll be choosing cars, then yung mga internet ads na mga ilalagay doon are also about cars. So I don't know if you're familiar with Top Gear. Okay, they're very visible website wherein they deal mostly with cars. So, anything about cars, new, latest, kung ano yung mga bagong gadgets na ginagamit sa mga cars and all that. And syempre, yung mga internet ads na makikita mo din are also about cars most of the time. So, mababayaran ka din doon if it's placed on your website. When you provide value as well sa website mo or through internet marketing, then you could also earn by doing that. And you would be gaining sponsored ads. Like, say for example, kung yung website mo, it's so popular already, yung mga big companies like Globe, like Smart, and other big establishments, syempre they would consider your site na pwedeng puntahan ng mga target market nila, ng mga customers nila, na pwedeng makita yung advertisement dun sa website mo. And once na makita yung advertisement na yon dun sa website mo ng mga target customers nila, obviously, di ba, i-click nila yon. Pag click nila yon, mapupunta sila dun sa website, like say for example, ng Smart, and then kung ano man yung maging transaction nila sa Smart, it was all because of you placing that advertisement on your website. Yun. So, parang ganun yung mangyayari. Now, with blogging, parang it goes hand in hand with internet marketing kasi para maging popular din yung website mo, you have to do blogging. And when you say blogging, is that you write articles that are related to the specific niche that you have chosen. So, kung ang specific niche na pinili mo ay about cars, syempre, lahat din ng mga articles or mga write-ups na gagawin mo or iba-blog mo doon sa website mo are, syempre, dapat about cars. Hindi naman pwedeng cars yung pinili mong niche, tapos ang ilalagay mo doon, how to cook sinigang or how to cook caldereta, kasi that's a different niche, 'di ba? So, parang hindi siya tugma. And syempre, yung mga magpa-place ng ad sa'yo, nababayaran ka every time someone would click or para ilagay mo lang yung advertisement na yun sa'yo, syempre, kailangan tugma din dun sa pinili mo na niche. Okay, so you could write for your own website, you could blog for your own website, or for other, for other companies. Kasi, alam naman ngayon ng mga malalaking companies na ang mga tao nagbabasa na talaga ng mga blog sites or ng mga websites, mga reviews and all that. So, companies could actually pay you to write, a good article for them. Or, you could also do blogging as a freelance work. Since maraming companies na nagre-require ngayon ng mga writers, so pwede kang mag-apply as one of their bloggers wherein you will be writing articles or write-ups for that specific company and they will pay you for every work that you're actually doing for them. Now, I'd like to give you examples on how you can actually earn from internet marketing and blogging at the same time. Okay. I don't know if you're familiar with this website. It's called Panlasang Pinoy. Now, the owner of this blog site or website is Banjo Merano, and he's actually a Filipino IT consultant in Chicago, Illinois. Okay? And he is the blogger behind panlasangpinoy.com. So, I'm sure kung mahilig kayong magluto or gusto niyo ng mga bagong recipes, baka na-encounter niyo na tong website na to. And, nakikita niyo yung sulit.com.ph and, all the other ads that you can see from their ads by Google. Now, yan yung sinasabi ko na internet ads that people can actually put in your website dahil alam nila na maraming traffic or maraming tao na nagvi-visit ng website mo. And dahil sa mga ads na yan, pag clinic yan, or pag napuntahan ng mga visitors ng website mo, then the owner of this blog or website is actually earning from it. So that's one way of how you can actually earn by putting up your own website, by blogging about your passion. So I'm sure si Vanjo, he's really passionate about cooking kasi ang kanyang work is really as an IT consultant, 'di ba? Pero, ang blog site na pinutap niya ay Panlasang Pinoy, which is about cooking. So, I'm sure that Vanjo is actually passionate about cooking, Filipino food. So, that's the reason why he put up this blog. The next example would be Fitz Gerard Villafuerte. He owns the fitzvillafuerte.com website. Now, he's actually a civil engineer and a system analyst. But he blogs about business, investing, and personal finance. So, we can see na minsan, you have your own, full-time job, different from your interest. So, ang interest niya is about business, investing, and personal finance. So, yun yung mga articles, yun yung mga write-ups that he has been writing about. Okay? Kasi pwede rin naman na, since he's a civil engineer or a system analyst, he could put up a blog about civil engineering, diba? About house construction. But then again, he chose to blog about business, investing, and personal finance because maybe that's where he is passionate about. Okay, so when you pick a specific niche for you to blog about or for you to put up a website with, it has to be something that you're really passionate about. Kasi hindi ka mapapagod na magsulat. Hindi ka mapapagod na i-update yung blog site mo or yung website mo about new articles or new write-ups kapag gusto mo yung topic or kung gusto mo yung sinusulat mo. Pero kung hindi mo talaga gusto, I'm sure hindi ka gaganahan na magsulat or mag-discuss about a topic that you're not really interested in, 'di ba? So, nakakatulong siya ngayon at the same time sa mga tao who wants to know on, what's the proper way to do a business or to invest or to handle personal finances. And as you can see, guys, in his website, there are a lot of sponsors and, he's actually earning from those sponsors, okay? Kasi pwedeng they have to rent the space on his website for him to display or all those sponsored ads on his website. So this is one way where you can actually earn from your own website, 'di ba? So kung mahilig ka sa pagsusulat, nagsulat ka lang about cooking or about personal finance, and then people are going to, pay you to put up their advertisement. Parang, kumbaga, kung nakikita niyo sa EDSA or sa paglabas niyo yung mga billboards na nakapaskil yung mga iba't ibang advertisement, parang ganun din sa website. It's like you have a billboard where people can actually pay you to put their advertisement or to put their company in your website kasi nakikita nila na madaming visitors yung website mo. Okay. Ito naman, si Abby Olandres. He's the founder of yugatech.com. So, it's all about gadgets, the latest technology blog in the Philippines. And he started blogging in year 2000. Now, he's already earning $5,000, more than 260,000 pesos per month. So, just imagine, di ba, parang he's doing what he's passionate about, kung ano yung gusto niyang ginagawa. And at the same time, he's earning more than 260,000 pesos a month. And you can do this while you're actually at home, di ba? Kung day off mo or if you have like extra 2 hours a day to blog or to write about something, then you could really be earning well. I don't know if you're also familiar with PinoyMoneyTalk.com, but it talks about finances as well. It talks about, Pinoy Money Talk. And as you can see, if you visit this website, you'll see a lot of ads by Google as well, and you'll see a lot of sponsored ads also. And the owner of this blog is also earning from it. Okay, so now we go to affiliate marketing. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with affiliate marketing, pero just to give you an overview of what affiliate marketing is, it's like, kung ako, meron akong produkto na gustong ibenta online, and gusto ko na dumami, okay, yung magre-refer nitong product ko na to online. What I would do is that, I would give that person, or I will make him as an affiliate, okay? Wherein i-broadcast niya and i-refer niya or kumbaga ipapamalita niya online, using the internet, yung bago kong product or bago kong service. And kung meron siyang mare-refer sa akin na bibili or tatangkilik dun sa service na ino-offer ko online, then I will give him like a percentage of that sale. So for example, I'm gonna give him 10% or 20%. So kung ang produkto na binili sa akin yung ni-refer niya through his website or through blogging or email marketing ay bumili sa akin ng 1,000 pesos. So I'm gonna give him a 20% affiliate commission, which is actually 200 pesos. And 800 pesos yung talaga mapupunta lang sa akin. So that's how affiliate marketing works. Okay, now the most popular, affiliate marketing groups is Share a Sale, Commission Junction, as well as Linkshare. So you can use these platforms para makapamili kayo ng mga companies na pwede kayong maging affiliate nila or pwede kayong para maging representative nila to share the products or services that they have online. Only that you are gonna get paid, okay, for sharing or for referring their products or services. Now, just to give you an example, okay, I mean, if you're familiar with Bo Sanchez, he has what he calls Truly Rich Club. So apart from the daily stock updates that you're gonna get from him once you become a member, okay, is his affiliate marketing as well. So he's giving you like I think it's around 20%, okay, of every sale that he makes because of your referral. So let's say for example, parang I referred someone to be a member of, BoSanchezMembers.com. So once na maging member sila, once they pay for it, then Bo Sanchez would actually give me an affiliate commission. Okay, kagaya na nakikita nyo dito, ng January 2015, ito yung parang total commission na nakuha ng affiliate ni Bo Sanchez. So being a member of Bo Sanchez and at the same time being an affiliate marketer for Bo Sanchez, he got 11,890. And you could be earning this amount per month. Another example is this one, okay? So On January 2013, nagkaroon siya ng 536.76 na commission. It depends kung ano yung binili nung ni-refer na yon. But this is all done through online. So, pwedeng mag-blog ka about, Bo Sanchez, or, you broadcast it in social media. And every time someone actually becomes a Bo Sanchez member under your affiliate link or dun sa link na kung saan mo sila ni-refer, then you also get the affiliate sale. Now, kung medyo nagugulahan kayo sa idea ng affiliate marketing or interesado kayo on how to be able to do this, as I've said, I'll be giving my contact details at the end of this webinar presentation, so you could email me, give me a buzz, or give me a shout, or you could message me through Facebook, and I could give you an assistance on how to get started with affiliate marketing. Another example for affiliate marketing is, okay, from Commission Junction, we're in this, this guy was able to earn $25,339 from, basically selling products that he did not create. So, since affiliate marketer ka lang, parang you keep on referring people to buy the products that is not actually yours, okay? But then this, people who owns these products, or this companies who owns these products that you're referring people to buy from, then they're going to give you a share of that sale. So, that's what you call affiliate sale or affiliate commission. Okay. The next one is network marketing. So I don't know if you're familiar with network marketing or direct selling or MLM company, multi-level marketing companies, but you could also do this for part-time or full-time while working abroad. Okay? Now, it's low risk kasi low lang yung capital na kailangan mong i-put up for you to join a network marketing company or a direct selling company. And because it's a small capital, obviously it would not entail you like 100,000 above or $1 million for you to set up the business. And you can do this either for full-time or part-time, okay? You're the boss, you control the hours, so ikaw ang magde-decide kung ilang oras mo gustong gawin yung network marketing business. Now, just to give you an example of network marketing companies who are already successful, who are actually established already. Kasi pag pumili ng network marketing company, hindi lang basta yung kikita ka ng pera, or hindi lang basta kumbaga nakakakita ka ng mga malalaking check na nakukuha ng mga sinasabi natin mga dealers doon. But also, you have to look at the heart of the company. Kung ano ba yung direction ng company, kung gaano ka-stable, kung magagamit mo ba yung mga products na binibenta nila. Kasi obviously, yun yung mga products na i-share mo dun sa ibang tao for them to be a part, or for them to also be able to do the business. So, just to give you example, is TPC. It's actually a loading service company, which is a network marketing company as well, na binibigyan ka nila ng direct referral commission and, sales commission as well, kapag meron ka ding na i-refer sa kanila to be one of their dealers as well. And, kumbaga, yung mga commission mo, you would be able to receive it in a text, message informing you if you are able to earn, kung meron ka bang kinita, or kung magkano na yung kinikita mo. So, as you can see, this is just an example ng mga pwede mong kitain. Now, if you want to learn more about TPC loading, about the network marketing company and how to join, then you could visit our website, or you could, give me a buzz, or send me a message para matulungan ko rin kayo to connect you with the right person or to the right people who can assist you on how to join TPC. Okay, so these are just examples of how you can actually earn, okay, from TPC. So, magagamit mo na yung load, at the same time, you could also earn. Yeah, so you could earn an extra income of 6,000, 5,000. So it depends on your effort as well. Okay. So, napakaganda niyan kasi marireceive mo kagad kung meron ka bang income or may additional, you know, points that you have earned from doing that business. Another, online business that you can do while working abroad is the SWA Ultimate. And there has been a lot of successful stories as well. Like, say, for example, this one, Kiko Javier, who's now earning, I think he's earning more than 30,000 pesos per month now. Okay. And, this guy is also earning with SWA Ultimate. And you can do this online. So anywhere in the world as well, you can actually do this like just like her, 'di ba? Pwede mo rin i-withdraw yung income or earnings even while you're working abroad. Okay, so she was able to get 55,200 pesos on her, own money kung nasa ang bansa man siya. You could also go to the office sa SWA Ultimate to have your check and cash, okay? Or I'm sorry, to actually transfer your online fund to a check so that you could, have it in cash. Okay? Pwede rin dito yung mother-daughter tandem, and it's an online, more of an online work para ma-build up mo yung business mo sa SWA Ultimate. Okay, so as you can see, maraming successful stories na rin. Now, another good, a direct selling or network marketing company that you can join with while you're working abroad, especially if you are in Europe, US, Canada, or Australia, you could actually check It Works Global on our website so that you could learn more about this business. Pero ang maganda dito sa company na to is that tinutulungan ka nila to live debt-free. Kumbaga, matanggal yung mga utang mo, mabayaran mo lahat ng utang mo kasi they're giving, good bonus, which is get out of debt bonus. And as you can see, this married couple was able to quit their job and still have financial security. So, maganda ring opportunity ang It Works Global if you're actually working abroad in Europe, US, Canada, or Australia. So another successful story from It Works Global is that this family were they're very passionate and they're very happy with what they're doing with It Works Global. Okay, another one is this family. Okay, sabi nga niya dito, we have become completely debt free, 'di ba? So kung gusto mo rin na maging completely debt free ka, you could, give me a shout or give me an email, message me so that I could help you and discuss with you on how to get things started with It Works Global. Okay. And maganda yung product na dito. It's a sought after product. And if you look at our website, makikita nyo mga products under It Works Global Company. Okay? So another successful family who are actually doing the It Works business. Yeah. So napaka-importante sa company na to for you to be debt-free. Kasi nga, mahirap talaga yun, lalo na when you're working abroad, diba? Na marami ka pang iniintinding utang or mga babayaran or kailangan na bayaran. Okay. So, this one is another example of success stories from It Works. Kumbaga mga testimonials from people who have used It Works and who are distributors of It Works Global. Okay, so they really love It Works. And it has changed, their life. It's really life-changing kind of company. So, kung naghahanap ka rin ng pampapayat or pampatong ng body or pampasexy, now these products are really sought after kasi maraming tao naghahanap niyan or maraming tao ang may gusto niyan. Okay. Now, let's go to another income-generating idea, which is web design. So, kung marunong ka mag-design ng mga websites na actually pwede mo rin matutunan online kung paano mag-design ng website or paano gumawa ng website, you could, earn from it. So, kung naalala nyo kanina, yung Pinoy na nakapag-earn ng 7.5 million. I think he was a web designer kasi malaki din ang bayad sa mga nagde-design ng websites. So you could get paid for making websites and you could create a website and then you can sell it later on. So pwede mag-create ka ng website ngayon and, come by the time that someone needs or wants to have a website similar to what you have done, then you could also make money from it. You could sell it. Okay, now just to give you an overview of the average salary of jobs na related sa web design. Like, say, for example, yung web designer, $48,000, diba? And this statistics was actually taken January 6 of 2011 and it's already 2015. So, I'm sure yung sahod, yung average salary na $48,000 for a web designer, for sure ngayon, mas malaki pa yan. Who knows? It could be like $100,000 already. Even yung web developer, $60,000. So, diba, that's such a big amount. And yun nga, if you're passionate into making websites, then you could take, extra courses or small courses na pwede mong attendan na pwede kang matuto kung paano mag-design ng website and you could make money from it. Okay, real estate. I mean, madalas na natin to naririnig na pwede kang bumili ng bahay and then you could sell it. And this is also a good kind of investment kasi real estate dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, it's always appreciating. The value of your lot or of your property, of your unit will always appreciate, okay? So, if you have the money or if you have the means to buy, and then you can sell it later on kasi tutubo na yung pera mo. Like, say, for example, kung last year binili mo yung bahay at lupa mo ng 400,000 pesos and then after 3 months, tumaas siya ng 600,000. After 3 months, tumaas ulit, naging 900,000. So, obviously, yung investment mo na like, 400,000 or 500,000 pesos, madadagdagan na yon nung tinubo ng lot or ng house and lot na nabili mo. And then you could sell it off if you want to make money from it. Rent income. Maraming OFWs ang, napapabili ng mga property kasi nga in-explain sa kanila that you could, have a rent income. So, eto, para magawa mo talaga, you have to choose the brokers or the agents that you're talking with. And alamin mo kung talagang tutulungan ka ba nila na maghanap ng mag-rent dun sa property na binibili mo or sa property na sinasuggest nila. Kasi magandang income din yung rent. In the sense na parang it's like a passive income, di ba? Every after 1 month, meron kang inaabangan na magbabayad sa'yo ng rental income. So, it's also a good investment. It's also a good online income generating idea kasi you could be a referral agent. Pwedeng sa dami ng kakilala mong OFW dyan na naghahanap ng property, you could refer them, okay? And once you refer them, syempre, you get a commission from it as well. Depende sa commission na ibibigay sa'yo ng agent mo. But it's a good part-time or full-time job that you can do while working abroad. Okay? So you could either buy a house that you could have it for rent, or you could buy a house or build a house that you could have it for sale. And both of them, pareho kang kikita. Okay, the next one is social media marketing. Alam mo, if you love Facebook, if you love Twitter, if you love using Instagram, then you could, offer your services as a social media manager. Kasi maraming mga companies ngayon or maraming small local businesses na naghahanap ng magmamanage ng kanilang mga social media from Pinterest to Facebook to Twitter to Instagram. And you could get, paid for those services. And I'm sure ma-enjoy mo na mag-handle ng Facebook nila or Twitter or Instagram. So, you could turn your hobby into a business and you could become a social media manager, diba? So, nag-Facebook ka lang but you're actually managing someone else's Facebook page or someone else's website. Okay, the last would be stocks investment. So, if you've been aware na kung nakikita nyo sa Facebook post feed ninyo to invest your money on stocks, well, yes, it's actually a good investment if you invest it in stocks. But this is for long term, okay? Hindi yung tipong pang short term na parang igagamble mo, na parang antay mo na tumaas yung presyo and then ibibenta mo na agad yung investment mo sa stocks. If it's a long term investment, it's actually a good investment kasi habang pinapatagal mo, tumataas ng tumataas or nag-appreciate yung value nung stocks na ininvest mo. So, pag ganun na nangyari, let's say for example, nabili mo lang ng 10,000 pesos and then, parang out of the blue, dahil sobrang nag-appreciate at tumaas ang economy ng Philippines, from, let's say for example, parang, ayun, ang rate ng ininvest mo is 10% lang, pero dahil nga sa ganda ng economy, parang up to 15% na pwede mo siyang maibenta or kung ano man yung naidagdag doon. So, yung 5%, yun ang kinita mo doon sa ininvest mo sa stocks. Now, let your money work for you. So, how does it work na yung money mag-work sa'yo? Ibig sabihin lang nun, even when you're sleeping, when you're not doing anything, when you're not in the office, or when you're not actually doing your work, you're still earning, okay? Your money still keeps on working to make more money for you. Okay? Hindi yung tipong kailangan, yung parang kikita ka lang kung magtatrabaho ka or papasok ka kahit hindi mo na gustong pumasok, 'di ba? Ito, kumbaga, parang yung pera na meron ka, ininvest mo lang sa stocks and it will work for you kasi kahit na hindi mo siya pakialaman, kumikita siya ng kusa dun sa tinataas ng face value ng stocks na kinuha mo. Okay? Right, so a few examples of people who has turned as investors. Eto, kagaya to spenders turned investors. They are now achieving the first million in their stock market. Okay? So, with Truly Rich Club, you'll be guided naman kung ano yung mga companies na pwede mong salihan at pwede mong i-continue when it comes to your stocks investment. So, another example is this one, okay, their family based in Doha, Qatar. And because of the additional information that Bo Sanchez gives us as a member of his BoSanchezMembers.com, kumbaga nag-guide kanya for financial strategies or outlook in life and our relationship, in their relationships. So this one also, OFW nurses sa UAE, and they're starting to invest in stocks na rin. And for them, it's opening their eyes to financial freedom. Okay, this one also is they're both an OFW IT consultant sa Singapore, and they're looking at a good future. Remember yung verse natin kanina, Jeremiah 29 verse 11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plan to give you a hope in the future. And this one is a great example because them, as early as now, starting as a family, parang they're confident they will retire as young millionaires kasi ngayon pala pinag-iipunan na nila yon, diba? Okay, another one is this guy is from Canada na kumbaga, marami sa atin iniisip pag stock investment, parang, that's so scary, that's something that I don't understand, or parang hindi ko alam gawin yan, or parang wala akong kaalam-alam dyan. But you know what, with Truly Rich Club, you'll be guided kung ano yung mga stock investment na maganda na pwede mo paglagyan ng pera mo. Okay? And just to, inspire you more, yung mga mates ni Bo Sanchez, pinag-invest niya sa stock. So now, his mates are now richer than many managers kasi nung nagsimula sila, now, ang stock market portfolio ng isa nilang kasamahan is 308,388 and the other one has 176,465. So, see, di ba parang ito yung mga income na hindi mo naman to ma-earn, okay, nang hindi ka kumikilos. Pero sila, they just invested their money in stocks and their money is actually working for them now, okay? So, those are the top 10 income generating ideas that you can actually do as an OFW while working abroad, either for part-time or full-time, okay? If you have any questions or if you need any help on how to get started or what kind of business idea that you could do, it really depends on your passion as well as on for your purpose. And if you want to discuss it with me, I can give you a free 1-hour consultation and we can talk about on how to get started with the business idea that you actually want to start with. Okay, so just contact me on these details that I have. You could email me, message me on Facebook, or give me a buzz through Skype so we could discuss more about your about the business idea that you want to choose and that you want to do. Okay, so thank you for watching our business idea for OFW webinar presentation. And again, if you have any questions, you can just give me an email. Okay, so thank you for your time and have a good day. Bye.